And welcome back, Crypto Hulk Show. I'm going to show you today. Africa's getting hooked up. I told you already. Once Africa's hooked up, it's time to go. All right. Got that whole continent out there with all these different countries. And imagine, look, it's hard enough for people to get along. But now you got to convince all these different countries in there and the people that are running shit. See, here's what I'm going to show you. Last night when I was doing the research for this, it was tricky putting together this show. We got you've got these secretive venture capitalist, let's say talent companies and what they do, and we don't know who's involved. We kind of know the names of them, but we don't really know some of the partners. And then there's three-letter government people in there. Basically, what I found, it's very kind of dark in there, and it's hard to see who's doing what. We know in the end, XRP, XLM, XTC. We know the ISOs, okay? What I'm going to show you today is a little tricky. It took some investigative work and looking up this company, who's a subsidiary of that, who's a subsidiary. There's all these things going on, okay? Then you're dealing with these big fundraising type of companies where the money kind of gets lost. And it's done that way on a purpose. Like Leapfrog is one of these companies, and what they do, and they all just had to be out of Silicon Valley. A lot of these. We're going to find out companies that started off in London, this and that, but then they got their headquarter office is like not even in London. So there's a lot of stuff where this company is running that and that. That's what I found a lot of. It's not like in Europe where Standard Charter does this. I mean, you can trace that shit. In Africa, it's different. It's tricky, okay? And that's what we're going to go over. What we do know is there's no new play. It's not Ethereum coming out, and it's not, it's the same players, everybody. What it is, here's what now this is just my take on the investigation I did. What it is like you get these powerful venture capitalist investor type companies in Silicon Valley, and everything happens there. That's where Stanford is, and the government three-letter agencies are all in that area. And what they're doing is they're using, I'm going to say, government slush fund money mixed in with venture capitalist investment that are either private, so we don't know who's in these things, and some are public and some are private, and they pick which African countries get the green light. They pick which leaders they approach. Say, hey, you're in Mozambique, okay, and are you down with America or whatever? Okay. You get $100 million or something to start your business. I mean, they're handpicked. So what's happening now in Africa is the hand picking. They look at these different companies and say which ones are going to be the most friendly for what we want them to do. Will they do what we want them to do? These are all the things that are going on. So the show today is going to be a little different. Africa is a different beast, not like the rest of the world. I don't think there's any other continent like that where you've got like 50, 60 different countries all crammed into it. So that's what you're going to see today in the show. It's a little different than my normal truth bomb stuff. We're still going to come up with like the same players, okay? Because remember, Ripple has probably got 400 customers. Each of these customers is using Ripple. So Ripple can come into Africa, and they can pick him and her and him and her. And these people can run fintech payment corridors as long as they're Ripple friendly. And that's basically all that's going on. We know what the tech is. Nobody's invented. We're done inventing. We're integrating. Okay, that's the thing I want you to get into your head. Now, every so often, there'll be a newer technology to upgrade Ripple, the XRP ledger. And that's why what Ripple does is they have these fintech academies and startup helpers. So Ripple's always still there. That's the government. The government is still there looking at up and coming people. They snatch them out of the colleges. Okay, and they take them to these warehouse, big ass buildings, and they give them everything they need to kind of. So that is what is basically going on in Africa. So that'll be your show for today. And let's go over some of the first 5 people here just real quick. Okay, we got Jorge Ramos. Thanks for the tax-free donation. Just woke up. We there yet? Damn it. Tired of being poor. Got to order my yacht soon. You know, I hear you. Eric Goldsman, we don't call those shots. You're lucky. You're lucky you're even in XRP. That's how I look at it. It's not even designed for you and me. See, it's a wholesale. XRP's for wholesale. We're retail. You're not even supposed to have it. So I don't even bother complaining anymore because I'm just lucky to be here. Jeremy the Great, MAB 1914, Crypto Greek, Scotty Knows 69, and Mr. OG. That's another thing I'm trying to help you think differently, everybody, is that people out there, look, they run these channels on social media and they're trying to make it sound like you're going to be buying and selling cryptos. That's like stupid. Oh, get my course and I'll show you. These are people that have maybe they do know, but they're trying to fool you. Look, you're in a crypto space. There's not a market, number one. Any kind of price right now is speculative. When you hear the good news, you don't look at the price. It's not going up. Okay? You don't know the kind of space that you're in if you're like that. I know the kind of space we're in. We're called it's all being set up phase. And your stupid ass is lucky to even know about it phase. Okay? So what you do is you accumulate to a certain point and then you diversify. So you buy some different cryptos. Look, we don't know how all this is going to end up, okay? That's why I only bought 2 months worth of my paycheck in XRP. I know some guys got like $1 million. I know other people that have 1 to 2 million total in crypto. Me, I would never do that. I don't trust my government. I don't trust any government that much. How do I know they're not going to quantum hack all this shit, right? Your little hardware wallets, bye-bye. You just lost it all, okay? Do I think that's possible? Absolutely. I wouldn't hold it past the government. They're developing all these quantum computer, artificial intelligence. I would not doubt for a second that they don't either, one, try to ban like they'll make a date, January 1st, 2025. Any wallet in existence before then is banned. They have the AI to go back and locate everybody's wallet. They can send all these notifications to the exchanges. Your wallet won't work. Sorry. It's pre-ban day. It's pre-January 2025. I'm just letting you know how I'm thinking. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. But you know what? I prepare for the worst. So I only jump in now if I'm wrong and I miss out on making trillions of dollars. I'm fine with that. If I got 50 to 100 million, hey, that's better than what I got now. And I'm cool the rest of my life. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to make sure I don't lose out. So I only put 2 months worth of pay into crypto. I've got probably 12 times the amount of money in gold and silver that I do crypto. I've got gold and silver in my hand, not in the bank, not in a investment account of any kind, none of these kinds of things. So when the government wants to get all funny and we have a state of emergency or war or whatever it might be, and they try to either banks go on a 3-week holiday, a month holiday, I don't know. I'm not concerned about that. I know I can take silver coins into the gas station and buy the shit, okay? My gas station will take that. That's for sure. This dude's some kind of Arab and everything like that. Towel on his head and everything. That motherfucker's taking gold or silver. I'll get a fucking account and I'll get whatever, 1,000 gallons and give him a gold coin or something. And every time I come in, whatever, I'll figure it out. Okay. But I sure as hell am not putting everything I have into cryptocurrency. From everything I've studied, these people are bad. These government people, it's all secretive and all these things, trying to hide. This company invests in that. I don't trust these people. That's just my opinion. You can trust them all you want. You can take a loan on your home, get $100,000 and put it. I'm not. I'm not doing anything like that. Cryptocurrency is risky enough. I'm not going to lose any shit because of them. Let's look right here. Let's talk about silver, silver. And let's talk about Russia, Mother Russia. We'll do a copy and a paste here. With my computer, I got so many windows open. My computer's a little slow today. So here we got a article about Russia. Now, what we've seen over the past couple years is Russia, all these countries, central banks have been buying gold. Okay, that's what we're seeing here. And we heard all these central banks over the past. Now my computer's not working. So let me see what's going on. I'm trying to click out of this ad. Oh my God, seriously. So what we got going on is Russia is now buying silver. They, according to this article, they've shut down their ability to buy gold and these things. And it's just very interesting now. Russia's making a shift. And I don't know what's going on. I'm going to click out of this ad because there we go. I don't know why it was acting up. Let me. Hold on a minute. Okay, Russia is set to boost silver reserves in major precious metals strategy shift. Russia shifts its precious metal strategy, adding silver to state reserves alongside gold, platinum, and palladium, potentially impacting global markets as central banks reconsider silver's value. I want you all to see this, everybody. I've been telling you for the past year, like no other channel has, Russia may be poised to make a notable shift in its precious metal strategy, with silver potentially emerging as a key asset in the country's expanding state fund. According to a report released by Interfax this week and cited by Bloomberg's, Russia's draft federal budget outlined plans to significantly bolster its holdings in precious metals over the coming years. Oh man. The inclusion of silver in the state fund's acquisition strategy marks a departure from recent trends. So they're noticing this now. Silver's becoming a massive investment for Russia. Kind of makes me start to think about some of this stuff. I've been telling you, get the silver, get $3,000 worth of silver, take a fucking loan, pay it off over 2 years if you have to, whatever it is. Get that silver, because they say silver could hit 300 to 500, maybe even $1,500 per ounce. I'm just letting you know. Okay, when I see some shit like this, when I get done paying off my gold in the spring, it's probably gonna be too late. Because I've maxed out 4 credit cards. I already showed you that. I'll show you it again. 4 credit cards maxed out buying gold, and pretty much I didn't get silver this time. But now that I'm seeing this, I think I might be paid off by February, I hope. It might be too late. But for some of you, that's why I'm reading this article, silver. I'm just, could silver follow gold's path? It says here, yet with increasing global interest in green technology, silver's dual role as both an industrial commodity and a potential financial asset. Silver. Well, we know, I'm going to click out of this article. We know that silver is going to have a massive impact in all that environmental plans going on with batteries and stuff. I heard that cars are going to have 2 pounds of silver or a kilogram of silver. Like these, the new batteries or something in the electronics or whatever. That's where they're saying that silver is not going to end up at $25, $35 an ounce like it is now. It's going to hit $300 to $500 due to all the environmental stuff, and they're trying to use silver. That would be pretty amazing. So, oh, I'm back, says Stu Lavelle. It's fucking magic. Dang. Remember, delete your phone app. The phone app affects your computer if you're on one now. I delete my phone app about once a week and then reload it again, the YT app. It helps, because what they do is they send stuff to your phone which affects your computer and all that. So just delete the phone app once a week. That helps. Stu Lavelle says, eat a D, YT. Let's go with the next article here. China. We're going to China. The Chinese. Let's look what China's doing, installing all these cameras. Well, Hong Kong, which is basically China. My computer's going crazy today. It normally never does this, so I know something's up with YT. Hong Kong. Hong Kong plans to install thousands of surveillance cameras. Critics say it's more proof the city is moving closer to China. Glance up while strolling through parts of downtown Hong Kong, and chances are you'll notice the glassy black lens of a surveillance camera trained on the city's crowded streets. And that sight will become more common in the coming years as the city's police pursue an ambitious campaign to install thousands of cameras. I'm telling you, everybody, slavery is coming. Look, somebody asked me, So here I'm going to answer it. Somebody asked me in the chat, well, if all this crypto is going to end up slavery, then why should I buy any? Well, here's the reason why. You're not going to have slavery yet. So I'm gonna help that misguided individual that asked the question because they're probably watching other channels. In the short run, see, I knew from day one when I started studying crypto and how it works and all the AI, the artificial intelligence, and all these things. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is like some new world order stuff, dude. Like where one, like the Lord of the Rings, where one ring rules them all, right? Where's my Now, there is one ring that rules them all. That's the Trump ring. I got myself now it's a little big for me, but this is a Donald Trump ring that I got at the official Donald Trump voting place. So we technically have one ring that rules them all. And here he is right here. And then I tweet. And yes, together we will make America great again. So, and I've had this since 2016, like before he got elected, 2015. Anyhow, I only went through one set of batteries. That thing lasts. Now, why are we reading about cameras, Crypto Hawk? This is a crypto channel, blah, blah, blah. Okay, look, shut your mouth. What you don't get is that crypto, quantum computing, biometrics, artificial intelligence, crypto wallets, all these things come into play. Facial recognition, okay? In the future, you're going to have countries, now this is down in the future, maybe 20, 30 years from now, if we're still alive. Well, we probably will. The world's going to be a very bad place. I'm going to let you know the world's going to be a very bad place. Eventually, you're going to have one person controlling the whole world. These cameras are going to help. You're going to have cameras everywhere. Everybody's going to be facial ID'd out, voice analyzed, probably microchipped out and everything. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Like, you can see it now. The Democrats or Kamala Harris, they want to shut down social media free speech and say, oh, people are lying. And we have to have more regulation on social media. I just want you to see, they don't need to take away the Constitution. They're going to find other ways to take your rights away. Don't be so simple-minded to think, oh, to get rid of the First Amendment, that would be impossible. They need all these votes. Dude, don't be so fucking stupid like that. They can find ways, because these people are lawyers, they're criminals, okay? They'll find ways to stop people from having handguns. They'll find ways to stop your free speech. Look, you have to understand, you're going to be a fucking slave, all right? That's just how it is, all right? They're talking about putting cameras up, 2,000 more cameras there. I read this on my short video here. You got like London with like a million cameras or something there, like in England. Like I couldn't believe this is what's going on. And it's starting right now. Maybe this takes 10, 20 years to get the whole world. I'm not going to read this whole article, but it's all bad, okay? If you want to see kind of where things go, some of you guys already know where it's going to end up. But if you really want to see where it's going, they're showing you now. It's not a mystery. They're showing you. China and Hong Kong are showing you. That's how the Democratic Party is going to go, just like that. And they're going to get rid of everybody's rights. The crypto fits in. Singapore has 90,000 cameras. Hong Kong right now has 7 cameras for every 1,000 people. London has 13 per 1,000. Whoa. but nowhere near mainland China, which has 440 cameras per 1,000 people. Holy shit. In mainland China, you got one camera for every two people. You hearing that? That's not scary, Crypto Hulk. That's not scary. I can't believe this. 440 cameras per 1,000. That's like one camera for every two people. Damn, in China. Hong Kong's going that direction, everybody. I'm going to click out of this article right now. I think we know where that's going. Now, what's interesting is, see, it all fits together. Because I want to show you something here. There's Ripple China for the brand new people. I don't know if you're familiar, but Ripple San Francisco. See, our government's mixed in. This is what no other channel. Now we get into some really, really deep stuff here on Crypto Hall channel. We're treading on thin ice, as they say. Look right here and go to the 40-second mark. 40-second mark. What do we got? Ripple China. 39. Go to 39 second, whatever it is. Ripple China. Now let's think. China's got one camera for every two people. Let's think. Crypto Hulk, how the hell did we get Ripple China? And I got more. I got way more. I got 5 or 6 other forms of evidence of this. This is just part of it. I'm not trying to show all of them right now. I'm just trying to make a point. I want you to think where this tech is going. This is why you don't want everything on an exchange. This is why I'm showing you this with the cameras and all that stuff, with the facial recognition. I want you to see where this is going. This is why I buy silver that I hold in my hand, not on a glint card. See, these dummies that are selling all this dumb shit for you, they make money, okay? They have sponsors. And those sponsors need for their customers to buy a bunch of shit. I don't have sponsors. You're the sponsor, actually, of my program. With these other channels, their goal is to make that sponsor happy, or else the money goes bye-bye, right? So on my show, my job is to make you happy. And that's called capitalism. I provide a service, you provide a service back to me, okay? I'm showing you how all the stuff's coming in together. It's not pretty news. I'm sorry. I'm not your cheerleader. I'm the guy that's going to give you the truth and say, hey, here's what's going to happen. Let's take advantage of it right now. So what you got to do is, when I show you this news, like, okay, we got a bad recession coming. I told you already, get a fucking loan and buy $3,000 worth of silver at the least, okay? Russia is shifting to silver. That's why I'm reading all this news and trying to show you it's not just my opinion. I'm showing you fucking shit like this so you can see. My goal is, if you get financially destroyed, that's because you're a dumbass and you don't follow the advice on this channel. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Don't do anything I say in this program. Before every show, I inject some heroin, black tar chiva, drink about 5 shots of whiskey, and smoke a little angel dust. Not a big deal. And then I give you financial advice, high as a kite, all right? There's my legal disclaimer. So now back to what I was saying. All this bad shit's going to come. How are you going to profit from it? It's not like, well, I'm going to be prepared. I got my rice and beans and 300 gallons of water. And okay, how are you going to make money off this? Well, no, but I'm just ready. Well, who the fuck cares if you're ready? I'm doing this shit for money. I'm making these shows so I can make a lot of money in crypto and gold and silver. I'm not here just to weather the storm. That's for normies, people that are normal. Like 99% of these fucking retards that don't understand what's going on in this program, those are normies, okay? They watch Good Morning America. They watch CBS News and shit like that. Like, these are normies. And they're the sheep. They're going to be the easy slaves. They're going to be the easy kill. My job is to show you how to make a lot of money. There's disaster coming. I want to show you how to make a lot of money off disaster, not just get through it. That's what the fucking normies do. This show is designed for the 1% of the people that have the knowledge and the cojones. Eh, óyeme. Um, we're trying to make money with this bad recession that's going to happen. The ports are going to get shut down in January. It's going to be all bad. If you got gold and silver, if you got silver, you're a winner. Now you can buy gold and silver on my channel only if you're like, I think America and a couple other countries, Canada maybe. So I don't expect a lot of people to be able to buy my gold and silver. That's fine. I'm just showing for those that want to try to see if they can buy gold from my channel, gold and silver. Some stuff I make commission on, but very little. But anyhow, check this out here. I don't have any sponsors. So if you go to my channel, you'll see the home tab, videos, shorts, live, playlist. Go to videos. Let's go to the first video. Okay, the first video you see, and it shows slavery of the globe. Go down about an inch, you'll see 764 views. 9 hours ago, 10 products. That means 10 products for sale. Go to the right about 5 inches. You see the word more, M-O-R-E. Click on that, boom. Here's hardware wallets for sale. So each video I have, I got wallets in case you want to buy Trezor, Ledger, or Elapal wallets. I've got those for sale. And then, of course, gold and silver coins. There you have that. So I just showed you, but we just talked about China, about how the artificial intelligence and all that stuff and the cameras. China's got one camera for every 2 people. That's fucking ridiculous. Let's click out of that. And we talked about Hong Kong as well, didn't we? So let's go right there. Let me show you. So Hong Kong and China are Ripple partners. I want you to see all this. So, you know, we're led to believe in America that, oh, the Chinese are bad or the Russians are bad. You know what? It's the same people running the whole world. Look right here. Go to the 20-second mark. 20-second mark. What do we see here? Ripple Hong Kong. Copyright 2014. Are you seeing this? Largest Ripple gateway in Hong Kong. But wait, Crypto, hold on. No other channel has this. Exactly. You're right. Now, why is this important? Because, again, the crypto goes hand in hand with the palm print, facial ID, retinal scan. The retinal scan's been around for 10 years. That's world dollar. They call it world coin now. That comes from world dollar. They're Ripple partners. World coin is a 2014 Ripple partner. I've got the original customer. I've got the Ripple customer list where they have on-ramps on and off the Ripple gateway. Okay, that's pretty fucking massive. If Ripple gives you the trust factor in getting an on-ramp on and off the ledger, you're a little bit more than just a working associate, okay? I've got the evidence no other channel has. We can look it up one day. I'll show you WorldCoin when it was called World Dollar. I've already done that show about twice already. But what I'm trying to show here is this. This is all going to happen all around the world. What I'm showing you is this technology is all meant to work together with the facial recognition, the palm print, the crypto. It's all together. The artificial intelligence, these smart contracts where they can program your money. They can also program you out of your money, okay? All these things come into play. So when I'm showing you what's going on with Hong Kong and China, you're probably like, well, that doesn't mean nothing. Oh, really? So Ripple China doesn't mean nothing. And Ripple, see, these are Ripple partners. This technology is all coming together. This is how it's going to happen everywhere. Okay, the slavery aspect. That's what my job is to give you a heads up and say, hey, maybe in 5 or 10 years, this is in America, where they got one camera for every 2 people. Why? Okay. Why is a San Francisco based startup helping out China and Hong Kong and Russia? Can you explain that 10 years ago? And creating their crypto money. If you can explain that, maybe I'll try to explain some other things to you. And the answer is you're just sitting there like, holy shit. What is San Francisco Ripple doing in China and Russia and Hong Kong, hooking them all up? These are like supposed to be these bad countries, aren't they, Crypto Hulk? That's what we're supposed to believe, right? Then why is Ripple hooking them up? Why doesn't David Schwartz ever talk about this? Why doesn't David see you go to that fucking XRP Las Vegas? Why doesn't David Schwartz explain to you why Ripple hooked up Z Payment, which is Russia's crypto? Did you know that Russia had crypto in 2007? No. You ever heard David Schwartz talk about that? No. Did you ever hear about how David Schwartz hooked up Russia in 2014 with crypto? No. Why doesn't he talk about that? How about the fact, why doesn't David Schwartz talk about when he hooked up China with Ripple and made their digital money? Does David Schwartz talk about that? No. Damn, Crypto Hulk, you're dropping it right now. Yeah, because I'm tired of the dumb shit, man. Ripple's not your friend. These people have they work for the government. All these people, Brad Garlinghouse, you people are being fooled. I'm bringing evidence. Have these people explain it to you then. If I'm wrong, explain how the Ripple China November 2013, 14, explain how that's all fake with the digital yuan and all that shit. Explain to me how that's fake, right? And when I showed you the automated market maker from Ripple Dividend, have David Schwartz explain how that's fake. How Ripple wasn't testing with China, the automated market maker, because Ripple just announced the automated market maker, right? I was telling you about that 2 years ago. Ripple wasn't even talking about that. Nobody was. Crypto Hulk broke it when I showed you the XMM 2014 China. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. You keep us years in advance. Yes, I do. Because I'm now obligated. I'm being paid by you. So I have to find the best, most reliable information. You're the sponsor of the show. These other channels have corporate sponsors. They got to keep that corporation happy. My job is to keep you happy by showing you the best information. Myrtle XRP says it's all a beautiful lie. That's what I'm trying to say. David said he worked for the NSA. He doesn't hide the fact. Okay, so what does that mean? I want to know about Ripple China. Can he unhide that fact? I want to know why the chief technology officer of an American company is helping the Chinese government back in 2014 to create their digital yuan, the automated market maker. Why does all this shit happen in China? Maybe he can unhide that fact. And then he can also explain to us why he's hooking up Russia with 2014 with crypto. Maybe he can unhide that fact. I'm sure a lot of people would sure like to know why the fuck Ripple's in Russia and China hooking them up with their digital currencies. Aren't they supposed to be the enemy? Maybe David Schwartz can unhide that fact too. I'd like to know. Alrighty, now we get into this. India. Actually, this is more like Africa. Let's start here with this ad. This article right here, it's called ZEPs. Now, ZEPs, here's where we get into the government three-letter agencies and these secret, or let's call them private investment capital fundraising groups, okay? Here's where the winners are picked, all right? Now get in your head, you've got these companies in Silicon Valley, and also in Silicon Valley, you got Stanford, and you got three-letter agency people running all over this place. You've got these venture capitalist funds that handpick students or groups of people and get them into the government payment systems, because that's what this is. Ripple is all about the government. I'm the one who found out that with Ripple, everybody there is private contractor for the government. Ripple is a company that does private contracting for the United States government. I found that out, and guess what? They deleted all that shit on the Ripple website. Oh, yeah. I posted that up, and within like a few days, that shit comes right off of Ripple website. Why doesn't David Schwartz unhide that fact? Hey, look, man, I just show facts, okay? There are so many questions. I will find all the information. And it's just like, well, damn, Crypto Hulk. Why did Ripple help hook up China with digital crypto? That doesn't make any sense. I know, I'd like for David Schwartz to answer that one. Crypto Hulk, why would Ripple go to Russia in January of 2014 and give them on-ramps and off-ramps to the XRP ledger and help create their digital ruble? Yes, I would like David Schwartz to explain that at a Ripple Las Vegas, why he did that. Just kind of curious. I guess they're our enemy, right? Okay, they've always been China and socialists. They've always been our enemy. We haven't ever been friends. I just want to know why David Schwartz did it. Just kind of, I've never heard about this. Why do I have to be the one to discover this? Why can't he just talk about normal shit in the conversation? Oh, yeah. 10 years ago, I went into Russia and helped them hook up all their crypto. Why can't he just say, I'm not asking for him to say anything top secret or nothing. Just tell us why he just somehow happened to forget to tell us he hooked up Ripple in Russia and China. I've never heard anybody else talk about this except me. And I'm just wondering why. I'm not saying it's a big deal or nothing, or is it? But I'm just like, why is it always me? Doesn't it seem like it might be against national, and I'm not going to say security, to do some shit like that? It sure seems like it to me. And if it isn't a violation of national, and I won't say security, then why did our government allow it? This is what I don't understand, but maybe David Schwartz can help explain that. Everybody loves him, so maybe we can hear it from him, right? Okay. There's a company called Zeps, and they just happened to raise $267 million. That's not $250 million, not a big deal. And because they're going to, quote, grow global cross-border remittance solutions. That's all. That's all they're going to do. Now, they're working with World Remit and something called Send Wave. Also, you have, so these are some of these organizations where a subsidiary owns a subsidiary who owns a subsidiary, like all that stuff, okay? I'm going to breeze through this. I'm not going to deep dive it. You got a company called Accel, ACCEL. That's another one of those government, maybe private investing groups. Oh, we got another one of those, Leapfrog Investments. Oh, we got another one, TCV. And oh, we got another one, International Finance Corp. This is what's going on in Africa. I'm going to give you the short version of this because it took me a long time to study all this, and I don't want to bore you for 45 minutes explaining what it took me to find. This is what's going on in Africa. The leapfrog concept is what's going on is you find these, let's say, willing participants. You go into Africa, you find people that are friendly to the U.S., and willing participants, and you just dump 267 million and you say, go forth and prosper. That's how this shit's done. Oh, by the way, we'll be helping you install all this and get going. Okay? We're going to pick the favorites. So I looked up, did I send you that article? Let me take a look. I'm going to start deleting articles here. All right, hold on. Slide. Remember for 26 months, at the 2024 crypto explosion level, I've always said that they leave breadcrumbs so that when this pops, they can say, we told you for years. Look. Right. They have to leave enough evidence. But you see, you and me, we see it. Okay? That's what I'm doing tonight, or on this show here, is showing you how they're doing this. What now? The United States FinCEN wants citizens to register LLCs. So I hear you on that. Let me keep looking here. So we'll go to the next article, and you have something here called SendWave. Let me show you their website real quick. So this is where all this starts going. These government and these private government agencies come in. They start things like SendWave, okay? They act these little companies. Let me click to the next article. This is a web archive page, and let me see if this will work. I'm going to try to send you this website. Let me know if this is a good link or a bad link. Give me a minute. Okay, I just sent it. XDCon late fee. Right on. Thanks very much for that. Appreciate it. Tax-free donation. Now, I just sent you a link. Let me know if that's okay, good link. All right, good link. Perfect. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about here. This is World Remit from like 10 years ago. You're seeing something from 10 years ago. Scroll down to where it says how it started. Shows a picture of an African guy. World Remit's founder, his name is Ismail Ahmed, first saw the opportunity to improve money while studying at the university. He was studying in London. So this started in London, okay? And he wanted to send money to his family in Africa. Now, if we scroll down where it says global success, in 2014, it was announced that World Remit had received the backing of Excel Partners. So here we go. Here's where all this rabbit trail stuff goes. You've got this Ahmed guy who then gets mixed up with Excel Partners. And there's a whole lot of secret hush about who these people are and how much. But that's how I'm saying they have a shell company, Excel Partners. Then we got the TCV, which is the Technology Crossover Ventures. That's another one of these little private groups and stuff. And now this is out of London. And Ripple has an office in London, just saying, okay? So here's kind of where it all begins. Somebody does something, and then these big tech investor companies start to dump money into it. So now I showed you how that started. We have a worldremit.com. Let's take a little quick look here. Now I want to show you something. It's very interesting. Remember now, this all started in London. And if we look here at the World Remit website, look at the very bottom. World Remit is a licensed money transmitter by the New York State Department. Well, wait a second. And in Puerto Rico, and it has a Massachusetts license with Rhode Island transmitter. Well, wait a second, Curto. I thought this was London. Oh, see what I mean? So the trail starts getting all cray-cray, huh? Now all of a sudden, this thing is Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New York. What happened to all the London shit? I'm not going to comment on that. I think we know where this is going, all right? Next, I looked up the TCV in Wikipedia. Yes, I was out there, a busy little boy, last night, looking up all these things. TCV is out of Menlo Park, California. Well, wait a second, Crypto Hulk. I thought this thing came out of London. Oh. I thought this thing came out of London, but everything I'm seeing here is New York, Massachusetts. Wasn't Massachusetts MIT? Isn't that where Gary Gensler? Isn't that where the MIT college? Doesn't MIT college have a lot of dealings with the Federal Reserve? Yeah, very interesting, huh? all this little London startup, and just somehow we end up in New York City and Menlo Park, right where not more than 40 miles from where Ripple's located. How about that? What a coincidence. Whoo-wee. Somebody stop me. Let me see if you got that link. Yep, you got that link. So there, when I'm not going to beat a dead horse to death on that. Now here's the Excel partner. Remember, these are day one organizations. How does Menlo Park get to be a day one working with this company? That's very interesting. Excel partners, but now they call it Excel. Oh, now you wouldn't. It just happens to be out of San Francisco. How about that? Isn't Ripple? Ripple's out of San Francisco. What a coincidence, everybody. It's just a coincidence. Don't worry. Okay. Just wanted to show you that. Menlo Park pops up again and San Francisco. Just happens to be where Ripple is, but okay. That's just a total coincidence. Now, if we look at SendWave, here's what's very interesting. SendWave, I'll give you another link to the Wayback Machine. So let me know if that's a good link or a bad link. Good link, bad link. Good link, bad link. Is that a good link, a bad link? Good link, a bad link. Bad link. Just click on it, it's fine. Tells me it can't, but just click on it. So that link's not working. Don't care about what it says, just click on it. Good link. So somebody says it's a good link. Points to East Africa news. It works. Yes, it does. See, what they want to do is say, oh, this is harmful. They don't want you to see it, all right? Crypto Hulk's not going to, this is straight from Wayback Machine. They don't have fucking viruses on that shit, all right? Okay, what we're looking at here is called Wave. And I think it later merged into SendWave. Okay, SendWave. Okay, SendWave. But if you look at just all I want you to do is look at the very, very bottom, all the way to the end. Houston, Texas. Now wait a second, Crypto Hulk. What the hell? Houston, Texas, everybody. How about that? But wait, no. This came out of London like 10 years ago and it's dealing with Africa. And then all of a sudden these Silicon Valley companies pop up in London. And then we're seeing Houston, Texas here. Wait a second, Crypto Hulk. See, I'm telling you, that's how I know all the shit's fake. This is not making any kind of sense. Look at this website here with like SendWave. This is 2021. I want you to see how they're all hooking up. I want you to see how all these African companies right now are hooking up. Tell me if that's a good link, a bad link. Good link, bad link. Bad link. Good. GRG says good. It works. Jeremy the Great says it works. Okay, what are we looking at here, Crypto Hulk? Well, this is from 2021. This is SendWave. I just want you to see how Africa, it's with Chime, a company called Chime, CHIME, Inc. I haven't looked that up, but I'm sure we'd find another rabbit trail or something there. But all I wanted you to see, oh, look, there's an X right there. Now, that's very interesting. If you look at the top, then go to the left, scroll down to left really slow. You'll see a little globe, and then you'll see an X. Then you'll see, yeah, that's probably for Twitter. Who knows? Maybe not. Doesn't look like a Twitter X to me. But anyhow, look at the available countries. It shows all these flags and stuff. That's a promising site. We got Kenya, Uganda, Sri Lanka, Ivory Coast, Cameroon. um, that's all I wanted to show you. You can send money to Canada, UK, the EU. Shows the United Kingdom flag right there. Nigeria, Bangladesh, Kenya, Senegal, all sending money. This is 2021, everybody. I'm going to click out of this. I just wanted to show you. Africa is being hooked up right now. I'm showing you the evidence of this, okay? It doesn't make a lot of big noise and stuff, but I just wanted to show you. Now, World Remit. World Remit's all mixed up in this. Let's take a look at who the hell World Remit is, because I've never really heard any of these names. I've been in crypto 4 years, and all of a sudden now this is popping up. World Remit is a cross-border remittance service. There's that guy again, Ismail Ahmed. Now this happened in London, way over there. World Remit was founded in 2010. Oh, look at this. The guy's name is Ismail Ahmed. He just happened to work for the United Nations, everybody. Now it's all starting to come into play, isn't it? You see what's going on? You get a guy from the United Nations. He quits and starts like this crypto company. How about that? And just somehow it's linked. It's being linked up all over the world. Imagine that. Now this makes sense. So World Remit joins with Sendwave, Zeps. He's got the Bill.com is involved. I've looked at all these companies, but he just somehow happens to have the United Nations Development Program. The United Nations Development Program. He leaves there, goes to London in 2010 and starts this company. Look here, he's mixed up with M-Pesa and then MTN, Bcash. Now we're going to start dropping all the truth bombs right here, everybody. This is going to be fast. We're at the tail end of this. Now I'm going to show you how all this works. He just happens to come from the United Nations Development Program, right? Just a coincidence, Crypto Hulk. Not a big deal. But then he links up with Bcash. Well, that's a Ripple partner. There's your article right here, 2021, Bcash, Ripple partner. Next, it mentions that he's linked up with M-Pesa. Well, that's interesting because M-Pesa is also a Ripple partner. Oh, God, Crypto Hulk, now you're bringing it. I thought I was losing my fucking mind investigating this for like 20, 25 minutes. I'm like, dude, I can't find any kind of links to nothing. This Africa shit is sneaky. And then I started right near the end putting it all together. Here's M-Pesa right here. M-Pesa and Ripple's Unafric. So M-Pesa is linked up with Unafric and the Sendwave and all that. It's all Ripple companies. Here's your... I'll send it again in case if I haven't said it. Here's your evidence here. It's all coming together. United Nations, Ripple, M-Pesa, MasterCard's involved. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. We already know. Oh, now they linked up with MasterCard. That maybe could be a reason why they're so popular, but I couldn't find shit on this company for a long time. But now, right here, there's something called MTN. That's through MasterCard. Guess who's involved? Standard Chartered, Ripple partner. Hong Kong's mixed up in this. This MTN, Hong Kong's a Ripple partner. Oh, look, Australia's involved in this. They're a massive Ripple partner. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. You just found it, Crypto Hulk. Here's Standard Chartered right here. Let me show the new people. There's your connection to Ripple. So all this Sendwave, World Remit, it all goes back to Ripple. All roads lead back to Ripple. Here's your Hong Kong's a Ripple partner. I already showed you this earlier, but let's just do it again. Hold on a minute. Hong Kong's a Ripple partner. Go to the 19-second mark. 19-second mark. Clicking out of that, here's your MasterCard partnership with Ripple. This is massive right here. All this stuff here is why that guy that came from the United Nations Development, this is why he's successful. MasterCard partners with Ripple in 2023. Swipe your debit card to use XRP. See that right there? Now, the article mentioned Australia is mixed up in this, right? Good old Australia. Now, let's see. What possible connection, Stuart Lavelle, what possible connection could Australia have with Ripple and this guy that used to work for the United Nations that just somehow starts a payment company in Africa, right? Just coincidence, just a coincidence. Ex-Ripple executive in 2022 leaves Ripple to go work for Australia's central bank to set up the country of Australia with cryptocurrency. Maybe that might have helped that guy in his payment company. And since we're talking about stable coins and crypto, well, we know because actually the World Bank is mixed up with that guy and his little payment company. Ripple's XRP is called a stable coin by the World Bank. There's that evidence right there. Now, that'll be it. That's the end of that particular article. This other article here I got for tonight's show. So we just got done showing how Africa is being hooked up by all these venture capitalist companies that can dump hundreds of millions into certain things so they can hand pick who's running shit in Africa. I showed you a little history for the past 14 years. The company, the Sendwave, the World Remit, the PEZ or whatever it was called, and this guy that comes from the United Nations Development Program. And it really starts taking off when they hooked up with MasterCard, Ripple, to get all this stuff done in Africa. Very interesting. Australia's in there as well. Uncle Dillip. I'll tell you what, when I first spent like 20 minutes looking that story up, I didn't find a single connection. I'm like, son of a bitch. Maybe it was 25 minutes. I put a lot of time into that. I was researching that shit, looking up everybody's name and this, that, and trying to cross-reference. Well, did they ever work with Accenture? Did they work? I'm not finding nothing. For 20, 25 minutes, I'm not finding nothing. And I'm like, son of a bitch, dude. How did I come up with nothing on? I'm like, now how the hell is this African thing moving money all around? And they got to be using somebody. It's not Ethereum. It's not Bitcoin. I know this. It's not that. I know it. Then I started digging, and then boom, one thing led to another, and I saw, oh shit, M-Pesa? MTM? Like, oh shit. Then it all came together at the end. Ripple. Okay. Tied up in a hard knot, not easily unraveled at first look, like it's supposed to look. Thank you, Hulkster. Okay. Let's see. I think that'll be it. I've heard of World Remit through some recent blockchain information recently. That'll be all. Alrighty, that'll conclude for today's program. I'll see y'all in my next broadcast. Ripple owns these shell companies. See, there's a lot of shell. Who said that? Not y'all. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing, or this is what I've saw, was all these like shell. This company owns that one, who owns that one, who's a subsidiary of this one. Then they're getting money from this company who helps. And I'm like, well, where's all the big fucking names? I'm not seeing all the big names I recognize. I've been in crypto for 4.5 years. I'm not an expert, But it's like I kind of start remembering the names of the players. And this African thing, I'm not recognizing nothing. Okay, nothing at all is popping up in this search. And I'm like, well, this is definitely some kind of government shit going on because there's no way a company like this is growing. There's no way a company like this gets 265 million and there's no connections to nobody. That's not fucking possible. And then that's why right at the end, all the M-Pesa, the MasterCard, the MTM, Australia, then Ripple, all the shit comes out right at the end. Now I'm like, okay, now I understand. That's how they're getting the 265 million. All right, that'll be it for this weekend. Oh, we hold on and be aware, please. Says Stu Lavelle Dives. Great show. So again, what I'm showing you now is Africa's the last frontier. No one's getting fucking rich. When Africa is hooked up, it's about time to go. Okay, so that's what the whole world's waiting on. Are these little countries in this big ass continent where they don't have a lot of money? So it's kind of like we are giving them. It's like we're giving Africa money to get going, but it's kind of like that. And the connections are really tough to find. But I told you, right now, the emphasis is on Africa and getting that done. So when I see stuff like this and I'm suspicious, like, how does some African company get $260 million? Now, come on, who's giving them this fucking money? And then I research shit, and then it's Ripple, it's MasterCard, right? I'll see y'all my next show, probably tonight. I don't know what time yet, but I'll let you know.